In this video, we'll show you how to use Music Control on I/O. Music Control makes it easy to manage how music plays in your venue, providing flexible control over tracks and playlists, while ensuring scheduled music is always playing. From the I/O home screen, tap Music Control. At the top of the screen, there are two tabs: Queued Tracks and Playlists. Queued Tracks opens by default. Queued Tracks shows the music that's queued to play. At the top of the page, you can see the current scheduled playlist. In this example, it's called Anytime Mix. Swipe up or down to view more tracks in the queue. Each track has the following options available. Play stops the current track and plays the selected track immediately. Next moves the selected track to the top of the queue, so it plays next. Delete removes the track from the queue. Block prevents the track from being selected manually or playing if included in a playlist. You can change the order of tracks in the queue using the following steps. First, tap a track to select it. The track is highlighted. Now, tap a new position to insert the track. We'll place it here. The screen updates showing the track in its new position. Some tracks may display additional icons. The content warning icon indicates a track may contain explicit or sensitive content, which may not be suitable for all audiences. The clock icon indicates a track has been played recently. The number indicates how long ago the track was played. In this case, this track was last played 3 minutes ago. I/O Music is scheduled centrally to ensure music is always playing, but you can also manually select tracks at any time. We'll press Home to return to the I/O home screen. Tap any music category. We'll open 80s. We'll swipe up to move pages, then locate the track we want to play. Tap the track to display the track actions. Now, we'll tap Queue Track. The selected track is added to the queue. We return to the home screen, then tap Music Control. The track appears at the top of the queue and will play next. The star icon indicates it has been inserted into the scheduled playlist. Manually adding tracks to the queue lets you temporarily change the music to respond to the atmosphere and trading conditions in your venue. At the top of the page, tap Playlist. This page shows all the playlists currently available on I/O and displays the currently scheduled playlist, which is active at the moment. In this example, it's called Anytime Mix. If we swipe up, we can also identify the active playlist by looking for the green play icon. I/O features two types of playlist. Managed playlists are created and maintained centrally by the I/O team. These playlists cannot be edited or deleted by the venue. Local playlists are created and maintained by the venue. These can be edited, refined, or deleted by venue staff at any time. We'll swipe up to locate the playlist called Alternative. Both the edit and delete options are visible, indicating this is a local playlist created by the venue. In addition to showing the playlist name and available options, the number of tracks contained in each playlist is also displayed. You can see the 80s playlist contains 35 songs. Tap View to open the playlist and view the track details. You can see the playlist name, whether shuffled play is enabled or disabled, the number of tracks in the playlist, and the playlist duration. Swipe up or down to view the full track list. Tap Back to return to the playlists page. create a new local playlist, tap New Playlist. Tap Enter Name to set a name for this playlist. The on-screen keyboard appears. We'll call this playlist Pub Quiz Music, as we'll use it before our weekly trivia night. Tap Enter to confirm. Tap to enable or disable shuffled play for this playlist. There are multiple ways to add tracks to the playlist. First, tap Add Tracks. The track search page is displayed. You can search for a track title or artist name. Tap Enter Artist or Title to begin the search. I'll search for Harvest Moon by Neil Young. I enter Harvest Moon using the on-screen keyboard, then tap Enter. Now tap Search. Tap plus on the required track. I/O confirms the track has been added. Tap the search bar to add another track. We'll search for Into the Mystic by Van Morrison. I'll enter Mystic. Then tap Enter. Tap Search. The required track is displayed in the search result. Tap plus to add it. I/O confirms the track has been added. We'll search for one more track using this method. We'll search for Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. I'll enter Comes the Sun. Then tap Enter. Tap Search. The required track is displayed in the search result. Tap plus to add it. I/O confirms the track has been added. At the top of the page, tap Back. We can now review the playlist. The tracks we added using the Add Tracks option are displayed. To exit, tap Save. We'll now add additional tracks to the same playlist using the Categories view. Tap Home. From I/O's home page, open any music category. We'll choose 60s. We'll use the subcategory filter to only view tracks from the 60s soul subcategory. We'll swipe up to find the required track and tap Respect by Aretha Franklin. Tap Add to Playlist. Then tap the drop-down to view a list of all local playlists on this I/O. We'll select the Pub Quiz Music playlist, then tap OK. Tap Home to return to the home page, then tap Music Control. Tap Playlists, then scroll down to locate the Pub Quiz Music playlist. Tap Edit. Respect by Aretha Franklin has been added to the playlist. We'll return to the home screen to look at the final way tracks can be added to a playlist. The Now Playing window shows information about the track that's currently playing. In this example, it's Remind Me by Tom Grennan. Tap anywhere on the Now Playing window to open the track options, then tap Add to Playlist. I/O remembers the last playlist we added tracks to and selects it automatically. To choose a different playlist, tap the drop-down. To add the current track to the selected playlist, tap OK. We'll return to the Playlists page and locate the Pub Quiz playlist. From this view, we can see there are now 5 tracks in the playlist. Tap Edit. You can see the currently playing track, Remind Me, by Tom Grennan, has been added. When editing any local playlist, you can tap the playlist name to modify it. As we'll use this playlist before the quiz starts, we'll rename it Pub Quiz Warm-Up. Tap to enable or disable the play shuffled setting. To change the track order, tap a track to select it. Now, tap a new position for the track. The track position is only relevant if the play shuffled option is disabled. Tap Delete to remove a track from the playlist. While editing a playlist, you can also add additional tracks, using any of the Add to Playlist options we covered previously in this tutorial. Always remember to tap the Save button to confirm any changes. Although playlists are scheduled at all times for your venue, you can also manually play any playlist. On the Playlists page, identify the playlist you want to use. For this tutorial, we'll use the Pub Quiz warm-up playlist we just created. To start the playlist, tap Play. Two options are available. Play Now adds tracks from this playlist to the top of the queue. These tracks will play next, ahead of the scheduled playlist. Merge mixes tracks from this playlist into the scheduled playlist. This is useful for seasonal or event music. We'll tap Play Now. At the top of the page, tap Queued Tracks. You can see the tracks from the selected playlist have been added to the top of the queue. Tracks from the scheduled playlist move down and will play afterwards. The tracks that were added are marked with a star icon to show they have been added to the scheduled queue. At any point, you can return the queue to the scheduled setup. At the top of the page, tap Playlists. Now tap Revert. Tap Yes to confirm. We return to queued tracks. The tracks that were added when we selected Play Now on the Pub Quiz playlist have been removed and the scheduled playlist restored. Returning to the Playlists page again, we'll locate our Pub Quiz playlist. Tap Play. This time, we'll tap Merge. At the top of the page, tap Queued Tracks. The Pub Quiz tracks have been merged with the scheduled playlist, with one new track inserted after every third scheduled track. Once all new tracks have been added, the scheduled queue continues as normal. If required, you can change the order of the queued tracks by tapping a track, then moving it to a new location. On the Playlists page, the play icon shows how playlists are currently being used. The single playlist icon indicates the current queue only contains tracks from this single playlist. The multi-playlist icon indicates the Play Now or Merge options have been used. The queue therefore contains tracks from more than one playlist. Again, if you want to restore the queue to the scheduled setup, tap Revert. The Anytime Mix playlist now shows the single playlist icon again. Music Control lets you see what's playing now, what's coming next, and lets you make changes when you need to. Scheduled playlists keep music running automatically, while manual controls let you create themes and respond to the moment. Use these I/O tools to adapt your music for different trading conditions and events throughout the day. Keep watching to learn more about I/O's features and how to use them.